Philadelphia. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, they love Rocky and stories of redemption here in Philadelphia. Right now, the Sixers with a brand new outlook.
And with this town just winning the 2018 Super Bowl, they've been donned with a new nickname, Titletown USA. Maybe an NBA championship on the horizon?
Something tells me they're tired of watching the same video of Dr. J on the parade float. We are underway. The Phoenix Suns begin the game with the basketball. Driving right to the basket. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. The drive, right to the basket. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Big finish at the rim.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
A shot no good by Harris.
That's how you do it. You stay in his pocket and you never give him any space at all. You make him smell you every single possession.
Sixers finally break through. 52 wins last year. But, Jay, where do they factor in a top-heavy Atlantic division?
I still see this team finishing on the outside looking in. What I mean by outside is the 2 or 3 spot. I think this is Boston's division to lose, Boston's conference to lose. But still, the question mark still is around Ben Simmons and his ability to shoot the ball down the stretch.
Now a pass stolen by the Sixers. He throws it down.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Here's Simmons with it up top. 10-2 the score. Short jumper misses.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him, make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
Simmons, great pass to set it up. Joel Embiid missed his first. That one goes.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
Rubio, a bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal. And he's going to the line to shoot.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Josh Richardson, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 78% at the line. First try, no good. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. They love this hustle. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. Simmons driving, but a shot no good. Aaron Baines, huge block. Suns control the possession. Crawford, off the mark, no good. Take stock of the floor.
Look at the close, look at the close. Come on,
From the painted area, won't go down. Aaron Baines powers it through.
People at home, did you know that Aaron Baines played rugby growing up? He knows no other way but to be physical on the court because that's how he leaves his mark.
Simmons, great look and vision. Joel Embiid, he's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Fires the three. Mikal Bridges forced that one. Well defended. Takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
That's a sweet stroke, even with a hand in his face.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Simmons to Richardson. Offensive board. To Horford. Embiid. And count the basket.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
Now a whistle. We'll get a timeout from Phoenix as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Booker. This guy can beat anyone straight up. Devin Booker. Good closeout. Still knocks it down.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Driving right to the basket. Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Look out, Devin Booker. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start. Long key from three-quarters court. The first quarter's complete. The Suns have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Gets it in the right corner. Richardson. Easy path to the rim.
I'm a little bit confused. Was that a well-designed offense or just poor defense? Maybe a little bit of both.
Ricky Rubio. 3 for 3 in this first half.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Sixers control it. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Suns.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
For 3. Kelly Oubre is going to get a chance at 3 here. For his career, 78% at the line. And hits the first free throw. And he hits the second. And he hits all 3 free throws. Knocked loose. Taken by the Suns. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Ricky Rubio. Now the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
I got blocked.
To Embiid. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Short jumper stays out. Oh, Neto. Defended by the lefty Oubre. Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down.
And I'm telling you from personal experience, those are the ones that keep you up late at night. A point-blank miss right there. Got to make those.
Short jumper won't fall.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Oh, nice step through to get to the basket.
That's it? That's all the celebration I get? I wanted to see a little bit more off that one.
Crawford. And he finishes at the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
New blood coming in for both sides. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Suns. Mikal Bridges with the strong finish. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Nice pass to get things going.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Suns. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Simmons to Embiid. Rocking the rim. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
To Rubio. Beyond the arc for three. Well defended, but Ricky Rubio takes his man for a ride and knocks it down.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
And there's the whistle. Neither player giving up an inch. We have a tie-up. Substitution being made in this one. Mikal Bridges. To Booker. Tobias Harris sends it away. Simmons with it. His guys down big. And look out.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
To Rubio. Going a launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short. Into the front court comes Simmons. Looking to make something happen. To Embiid. Horford. Embiid. And Booker with the rebound. To Rubio. Nothing going here on that drive. Mikal Bridges. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Simmons to Tobias Harris. Great dish to set it up. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. The follow won't go either. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello.
And with that, I'm sending.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Simmons, great feed, sets it up, slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Got it.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Nothing going here on that drive. Sent it, knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. There it is, Al Horford. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
This is basketball one-on-one. Play inside out. Give the big man the ball, and the rest of the court will open up. That was an easy lay.
Another chance to Booker. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Horford. Short jumper off the mark. DeAndre Ayton to Kelly Oubre. And strokes it.
Rock-a-bye, baby. Oh, yeah, he rocked him to sleep on that one.
Simmons into the front court. Down a bundle. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Tough shot. He hits.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Into the front court. It's Booker. His guys holding the big lead. To Mikal Bridges. 4-3. Smothering D.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Mikal Bridges. Slams it down.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
And count the basket inside.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Jay, what's the next step for Ben Simmons?
MVP, Ed. To win the MVP. But perception is reality. And I've been hearing this stuff from a lot of people who have been watching Ben Simmons show out this past summer on IG. Ben Simmons needs to get back to the lab, stay in the gym, continue to work on that jump shot, because this is still a team that lost 1-4 to the Celtics without Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward.
I got ball. Can you stand? He's coming. Can you stand?
Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
First try at the line, no good. Missed the second as well. To Crawford. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. Philadelphia with the basketball. Ben Simmons. Now 4 for 9.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Deep 2 there, won't go. Harris. The drive, right to the basket. Old school, backs his man down for the basket.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Now whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this 3rd quarter. Time for some new personnel into the game. No good. To Booker. Count the basket inside.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Down the lane to lay it in.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Lets it fly from long range, and he knocks it down.
And that's what this game is. As the game plays, you have to adjust on the fly. That delivers the element of surprise.
Knocked loose, and that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. Josh Richardson not getting the bounce. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. The Suns dominating so far. It'll be Suns basketball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early, and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle it down, they can win this game by 50.
Count it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Mikal Bridges to Rubio. Devin Booker. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
It's a big finish. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on a defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. DeAndre Ayton to Rubio. Trying to cash in. Rubio can't get that one to fall.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
This guy can beat anyone straight up. Devin Booker, good closeout, still knocks it down. Sixers have the basketball. The crossover, gets inside, and the slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a Prob City.
Simmons with it. He'll run the offense. Not done yet. DeAndre Ayton to Mikal Bridges. And scores.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Suns. Nice finish at the rim.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Ben Simmons has got 2 shots coming. He's struggled so far. Knocks down the first. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. To Crawford. Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
To Mikal Bridges. Jamal Crawford, not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Simmons deep right corner. Short jumper stays out.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you're forcing to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Good. Off a spin.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Here we go.
To Horford.
Here we go.
Cleans the offensive glass. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know that was a nasty play, but sometimes as a defense, you can't even let the play get to that point. Put that guy on his back, stare at him, send a message that nothing's happening in the paint.
Driving right to the basket. He wants it at the rim and scores.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Booker. He engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Booker. Oubre. Not that time. Harris. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Gets it in the right corner. Here's a chance from long range. Even that shot was tough for Oubre. No good. From long range. Not going down here.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
It's the Suns with the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying